You're boxed in, constant pressure is on, every pass is cut off, and panic sets in. Sound familiar?
Wait.
Good, because in this video, I'll show you exactly how to escape that chaos calmly and confidently. We will cover how to stay composed and how to create passing options your opponent won't see coming. And at the very end, I will show you one special move I use to break out instantly and punish the pressure in a single pass. Let's start with the biggest mistake players make under pressure. They rush. When your opponent activates the constant pressure or manually swarms your backline, your first instinct is to clear the ball as quickly as possible. But guess what? That's exactly what they want. Panic passes feed the pressure. Instead, you need to do the opposite and control the chaos by slowing things down. Use simple left stick dribbling to turn away from the incoming player. Even a small angle change can shift the pressure and open up a safer lane. And if you're out of options, don't force it. Shield the ball with your body and let the support arrive. There is one thing almost no one does under pressure: walking with the ball. Walking draws defenders in, forces them to step out of position, and gives your teammates time to get open. But when the pressure becomes overwhelming, don't panic. Pass it back to your center backs or goalkeeper. Remember, your opponent is chasing the ball. Use this against them. Move it side to side, wait for the overload to break, and then clear the ball away. Every year around this time in the cycle, pressure becomes one of the most dangerous weapons in the game if you don't know how to break it like this. On the other hand, maybe you're asking yourself, my opponents can press like crazy, but I can't. How are they doing it? If that sounds familiar, we have built exactly what you need. Inside our app, the Guide Plus, you will find a complete tutorial on how to apply pressure the right way, which is a part of our endgame meta course. If you want to become the kind of player who forces mistakes and dominates the pace of the game, click the link in the description and start using pressure as a weapon, not a weakness. So now that you're no longer panicking under pressure, it's time to go one step further. It is not just about surviving the pressure, it's about creating space and passing options your opponent can't predict. And that starts with what you do off the ball before you even make the pass. In tight spaces, standing still is the worst thing your teammates can do. You need movement and you have to control it. Use L1, LB to trigger forward runs. Whether it's a winger, a fullback, or a striker, L1 sends them forward before the pass. This stretches the pressure, pulls defenders out of shape, and opens up vertical options. On the other hand, sometimes you don't need a runner because you need the support. That is where calling players short comes in. Tap R1, RB to call a player towards the ball. This is perfect when your midfield is marked and you need a simple outlet to reset or shift the tempo. Think of it like this: L1, LB stretches the pressure and R1, RB compresses it. And when you combine these two, you control the space. But breaking pressure isn't just about movement near the ball, it's about seeing the whole pitch. Most players play only with what they can see on the screen, but elite players use what the opponent can't see, the radar. The radar gives you a full map of your teammates, especially the ones off camera. While your opponent is tunnel vision pressing the ball, the radar shows you who's free, usually on the far side or dropping into space. Spotting an open winger, a drifting striker, or a CDM pulling away from his marker becomes instantly possible, even if they're not visible on your main screen. Take a look at the radar, read the pressure, and find the player your opponent forgot. But sometimes the best way to break pressure is to skip the build-up entirely. This is my go-to method, the one I use when I want to flip the game instantly. It is the curved through ball right after the recovery. The moment you win the ball back, your opponent is still pressing. Their midfield is disorganized, their defense is stepping forward, and most importantly, they are not set. That's when you strike. Hold L2, LB, then aim diagonally and send the through ball with full power. And if your player has the incisive pass playstyle, the success rate and speed of this ball go up even more. This creates a fast curved pass into space, one that bends around defenders and reaches your runner in stride. This pass bypasses pressure completely. It's not a build-up, it's a breakout. Why does it work? Because most players react to pressure with short passes or resets, but this punishes aggression. It catches the pressure mid-sprint and turns defense into an immediate attack. We have another in-depth lesson on the Guide Plus that also shows you the sweet spots to execute this beautiful passing method. Breaking pressure is only half the battle. What you do after it matters even more. If you want to control the game with quick passes and constant movement, click and watch our complete tiki-taka tutorial that appears on our screen right now. It will give you the prime Barcelona experience in FC 25. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, take care and peace.